AM4 mounting kit. It was like $5 or something. Interesting. Doesn't really have any instruction. So we'll figure out what this is. I'm assuming these go on replace these. Interesting. They didn't really tell you anything. It's too bad you can't just mount it to this. It seems like it would be a good point to mount to. Save these if you're taking this off. You never know, if your cooler breaks, you want to put on your stock cooler. Definitely recommend saving them. Looks like we've got a new plate. I'm gonna assume goes, can't assume anything. Which way should this go? This is weird. I feel like I don't even actually need that. Like it could be done with this original plate. Let's see. I don't see why you would need that other plate. This is the rest of the stash on this. You can see what's going on. Oh boy, what do we got here? What do we got here? It's thermal paste, guys. Is there a screw there? No. Oh my god, man, they really gave me a kit that doesn't work with this cooler. It must have a different mounting system. So what are my options? Yeah, I had to make kind of a custom bracket here. This is the fun part about custom PC building with the used parts. Got a new blade. Making some custom sized bolts for the custom bracket that wasn't custom enough. We just spent pretty much almost literally the entire morning. It's 1 o'clock already. Because we couldn't install the cooler. Like, this one stupid detail has held us up all day. We found metric machinist screws that actually fit the cooler bolts, so we can continue making our own custom cooler and not call my buddy and be like, hey, we need more money for an AIO.
Great success.
Now. And we run to Micro Center again. I can't believe we pulled that off. Where was it?
101, my man.
The store has like everything. We were just ready to give up. This is my local hardware store. I can't tell you how many computer builds began and ended in this amazing place. All right, let's do it. So, holy crap, we just wasted so much time. It's 1 o'clock already. I started early today. Literally the whole friggin' day was spent because the, first of all, I found the converter I got is not actually made by Deepcool. It seems like this stupid little aluminum block is actually some ghetto third-party thing I bought, which would have worked if I had the Deepcool cooler with the center mounted system. I don't know if you can see this. This is like a 2-point. The regular Deepcool has a center mount. Basically, I don't have the right bracket, so I spent all day boring this out, We just drove to the hardware store to get the right kind of screws because I didn't have anything that would fit in there nice. So I literally bored it out, got the screw in there, found something that this would fit, and like 3 or 4 hours later, I think we're going to be able to mount this correctly and not have to buy a new cooler and be able to use what we have. Good Lord. What a fiasco. It's funny, this is the first time I've ever like documented how I mount a cooler. And it's totally not the way you should mount a cooler. If anyone happens to buy this kit and tries to do what I'm doing, I don't even know if it'll work for you, so I don't even know if I can recommend it. Just be advised if you do have the older style of Deepcool. It seems to be the one with this hose, this style hose. If you have that, it will not fit with the conversion kit you see on Amazon. And you'll have to be like a schmuck and do what I'm doing and come up with creative hybrid mounting methods. Don't try this at home, kids. So what I'm doing is I'm using the old AM4 bracket. I'm not using the one they sent. I came up with my own method here. They basically, all they sent was this and 2 of these. Little cheap pieces of aluminum, so $5 kit, but mostly it just caused me a headache that it doesn't even fit.
For those in the UK, aluminium.
An aluminium kit. Those are the old, or the new holes, those are the old holes. So all that does is you're just moving from those holes to those holes. But they don't give you anything else to do it with. So I got these screws, I bored these out so they would fit in and not hit the motherboard. You always got to use the spring nut. Thank you, Pat.
No doubt.
And yeah, this is just the type of problem solving we do.
Senor.
We are problem solvers, it's true. Now, because this janky mounting method is not user friendly, I gotta hold
it is not at all.
This way. And these are just gonna kind of hang loose in here until there's tension on from the spring nuts. So I know it looks janky and loose right now, but it's actually, in theory, should be quite tight once it's all together. It should work the same as any other bracket. I also thought about just doing it in zip ties, because...
What? No way.
You could.
Wow.
But I mean, over time...
For shame.
Few reasons why that's a bad idea. It will work temporarily.
Yeah,
it will totally work. Exactly, until it starts loosening up.
Yeah.
Till one of them snaps or something.
Okay.
I mean, for like just to get it up and test it, I would have done it, but that's not a solution.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay.
All right.
I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're not gonna have a crappy day.
All right.
I think the day was a little stressful for a moment there. Oh wait, I almost forgot to stick these in there. But hey, I love my friend, I wanna give him a cooler for free. And if I don't do it this way, well then it's off to the store with me. We're gonna be the TechTube channel that sings to you while we work.
A micro center so I can get balls and
Nah,
drink.
I'm not even. Oh, dude, I'm so pissed. We were so quick in and out of there the other day.
You forgot to get some?
I didn't get any.
No!
I went in and I forgot to buy the balls.
Oh, bollocks. Oh, yeah, no, I love this build, but the stripes, come on, they're Man U, bro. He's got to go.
Oh, now you're talking soccer. Yeah, I hear with that foosball nonsense.
Oh, man. Who's that team we call the Outlaws?
It's really rattly right now.
But it's going to come
It's
together.
all going to pull just where it needs to be, in theory.
Let's hope. Fingers crossed.
Moment of truth, my friend. Do we make contact?
Drum roll, please.
Oh, baby.
Looking good?
Dude,
Yeah.
I think we did it.
All right.
Alright, so should I just lather her up?
Do it.
I think it's good. I mean, look, you want to take a look?
All right.
Check it out. I'm making contact. The way you want to do is you want to look from the side.
Okay.
And I have enough room for the springs.
Let's do it. I mean, we got enough.
I think I did it, dude. And look, these don't touch the motherboard. This bracket was designed for a center mount. I basically repurposed it to make it work. So we might be the only people with this bunk old cooler on this AM4 platform. I ran the machinist screws in ahead of time, and there's enough tension on the areas I bored out underneath that they should just grab on their own. And it had to work with these screws because you need screws that have springs. Honestly, I was almost at the point that I was going to buy my own screws, buy my own springs,
You need that tension.
bolts, everything.
And this whole project has been turning us into tension.
Yeah, exactly. What is it, 1:30 now?
Yeah.
By the time I get the thermal paste and it locked in, I came in here around 10 o'clock this morning, maybe 9, and started working. No, I started working at 9. So by 10, I was onto this problem. By 10, I was set up and I was on. So I've been working from 10, 3.5 hours on this problem.
Wow.
But I mean, we made a part, basically. Everything else is plug and play, you know? All right, finally, the moment of truth. I can finally start putting this thing together. We're clean. We're green. No, we're not. We're red. I want to do some cool thing. So let's do an M. Wow, that's a really bad M. M for Melocone. Don't worry, it looks bad. That's actually a pretty thin application. It'll spread just fine. CPU plate is kind of discolored and stained, but I cleaned it as best I could. I think that's just it. Here goes nothing on our custom mount. And what I'm gonna do, we're gonna do the traditional like test method where we clamp this on the way we would use it, and then we take the clamp off to see how far the thermal paste spread.
All
See
right.
how far if it's spread enough, if we're getting correct contact. Because we're looking down the side, and to me it looks good, but technically that's not.
We don't want too much.
That's not
too
empirical
little.
proof that it's good.
See how it smushes out, you know?
Yeah. So exactly. Yeah. You want to see how it smushes out. Did it go evenly? You know, as you applied the tension. From my angle, the contact looks great. I'm just worried about this one part of the arm that's kind of bending.
Okay.
I don't want to over tighten it because this is a custom mount. So let's see how spready we got, just like that, even without heat. Usually you'd have heat to help you. All right, ready? Moment of truth. How's it look?
Perfect.
Oh, not bad. It could be, I guess we need a little more tension on that side. But actually, I mean, that covers everything.
That's perfect.
That covers what.
That's like.
There's not really any compute
like
stuff over there
95%.
anyway. It's mostly in the center.
Yeah.
So cool. I'm pretty happy. I think if I just screw them down a little more evenly, we'll get an even better coverage. I mean, that was even without heat being applied, you know?
Beautiful.
We made it work. Custom plate. Sweet deal. Oh my god, what a fiasco trying to get this cooler to fit. We did it. We invented our own little mounting system that seems to have worked, as far as I can concern, perfectly. We'll run some tests. If there is any problem, we'll have to get a new cooler, but I think those 4 screws and boring out the bracket did it. I don't want to over tighten these. So I got some ground to cover. I lost quite a few hours there. So I'm going to go right back into the time lapse and just throw this thing together, and we'll check out how it all looks when it's done. I'll only stop if I need to close up on something, as we did with this. All right, other than that, back to the work.